I used to brag about my husband. Not publicly, but quietly. To my friends. To my family. Even to myself. Because I truly believed I had married one of the good ones. He was calm. Responsible. Patient. The kind of man people describe as perfect. And honestly, for years I believed that too. Until one ordinary night, when he left his laptop open beside me, and one notification changed my entire life. We met in college. He wasn't loud or overly charming. That's actually what made me trust him. He felt safe, stable, different from other men. We built our relationship slowly. Late-night conversations, coffee dates, long drives with no destination, and eventually, marriage. For nearly 7 years, our life looked normal. We had routines, shared bills, movie nights, arguments about small things like laundry or groceries. Nothing dramatic, nothing suspicious. And maybe that's why I never saw it coming. The changes were subtle at first. He started working later, smiling at his phone more often, closing tabs whenever I walked near him. But every time I questioned it, he had an explanation ready. Work stress, deadlines, clients. And because I trusted him, I accepted every excuse. That's the dangerous thing about trust. Sometimes it teaches you to ignore your own instincts. One night, he fell asleep on the couch while working. His laptop was still open beside him. I wasn't trying to snoop, honestly. But then a notification appeared on the screen. And I still remember exactly what it said. I missed last night, already read heart. My entire body froze. At first, my brain refused to process it. I kept staring at the message hoping it would suddenly make sense. But deep down, I already knew. And even though part of me wanted to close the laptop and pretend nothing happened, I opened the messages instead. There were hundreds of conversations, photos, videos, private jokes, plans for trips, and another woman. But it wasn't just cheating. That would have hurt enough. This was emotional, deep, intimate. He talked to her about dreams, fears, future plans, things he hadn't talked about with me in years. And the worst part? I realized he was happier with her. His messages sounded alive, excited, like the version of him I fell in love with years ago. Meanwhile, I had become part of his routine. Comfortable, predictable, invisible. Then I found something that hurt even more. A folder on his laptop. Inside were screenshots of our arguments, private photos of me, messages about me sent to her. They laughed about our marriage together, like my pain had become entertainment for someone else. I remember physically shaking while reading them. Because betrayal hurts. But humiliation destroys something even deeper. At that moment, I realized I wasn't grieving the loss of my husband. I was grieving the person I thought he was. And those are two very different things. The next morning, I confronted him. At first, he denied everything. Then he blamed loneliness. Then he blamed our marriage becoming boring. But honestly, nothing he said mattered anymore. Because once someone destroys your trust completely, their explanations stop sounding human. They just sound empty. And the strange thing is, he kept saying, "I never wanted to hurt you," while hurting me in the most calculated way possible. I used to think betrayal happened suddenly. like an explosion. But now I know the truth. Sometimes betrayal happens slowly, quietly, hidden inside passwords, deleted messages, and glowing laptop screens late at night. And sometimes, the hardest part isn't discovering someone lied to you. It's realizing the person you loved never truly existed the way you imagined them. Some people don't lose relationships overnight. Sometimes, they lose them one hidden message at a time.